Welcome to DBMS course. In this video lecture, we are going to see foreign key concept, comparison predicates, different DML commands, the practical example, practical queries of DML commands in that insert, update, delete, joins and its types. Now, foreign key. What is meant by foreign key? See, before learning the concept foreign key, I repeat, before learning the concept foreign key, first we should know what is meant by primary key. Primary key, see, we can create only one primary key in a table. We can create only one primary key in a relation. In a relation, there might be two or more than two attributes columns. But we can create primary key on only one attribute. And in primary key attribute, duplicate values are not allowed. Duplicate values are not allowed. Null value is not allowed. To identify, to recognize records uniquely, we use primary key. Now, to implement foreign key concept, we require primary key. How do we require primary key? See, without primary key, we cannot implement foreign key. Now, consider two different tables and they have to create relationship with each other. Consider two different tables and they have to create relationship with each other. In that case, we implement foreign keys. A foreign key is a field in database table that is a primary key in another table. See, we are going to add one more column in one table, but that column, that attribute should be primary key in other table. So foreign key is a field in database table that is primary key. I repeat, a foreign key is a field in database table that is primary key in another table. It can accept multiple null and duplicate values. So take table A and table B. In table A, suppose customer ID is a primary key, then that customer ID, if I am going to add in the second table, then it will become foreign key. And these two tables, they are going to create relationship with each other. A foreign key is a column which is added to one table to create a relationship with another table. See this example. In this example, you can see how actually foreign key implemented. See, this is first table. Take first table. Table name is student. Second table, table name is course. In first table, you can see the attributes student ID, first name, last name, and course ID. Now we have added course ID attribute in first table student, but course ID is primary key in course table. So course ID will become foreign key in student table, and these two tables, they are going to create relationship with each other. Customer ID attribute will become foreign key, and customer ID same attribute is a primary key in course table. Next, comparison predicates. Comparison predicate is the combination of two expressions separated by comparison operator. There are 6 types of comparison operators we use. That is equal to, less than, greater than, less than, equal to, greater than, equal to. Then we see DML queries, DML commands we use. We are going to see DML queries. The first, insert. Now the most important, we deal with data by using DML, and we deal with table structure by using DDL. The difference between DDL and DML, we deal with table structure, we deal with schema by using DDL, and we deal with values data by using DML. We are going to insert values by using DML. The first command, insert. Insert command is used to insert data into table, query, insert into table name values, pair of parentheses, and actual values separated by comma. See, we are going to insert number of values according to number of attributes. If in table A there are 10 attributes, then we are going to insert 10 different values separated by comma. Consider table student with following fields, three attributes: SID, name, and age. Now, this table we are going to create by using ddl command create. But we are going to insert values in this table by using dml insert. Insert into table name student. Insert into student values, pair of parentheses 101, comma, ABC, comma, 15. Now 101 will be stored as a first value in SID column. ABC will be stored as a first value in name column, and 50 will be stored as a first value in age column. So one record we are going to insert, that record contains three values 101, ABC, and 15. And to see which values we have inserted, to see a particular record, we use select command. Select star from student, it will display, it will fetch all records which we have inserted in student table, and you can see the output. Here we have inserted only one record, only one row, and that will be fetched, and you can see the output. See, in first row of table student, you can see the values 101 SID value, ABC is the name, and 15 is the age. Next, update. By using DML, we are going to update values. We are going to update data. What data we have inserted, what values we have inserted, that we can update by using update DML command. Update table name. Now, how to use this command? How to use update command? Update table name. Set field 2 is equal to new value, where field 1 is equal to old value. Example, student is table name. In this student, you can see two attributes, name and roll number, and you can see two records, two rows. The first record with name ABC and roll number 20, second record with name PQR and roll number 21. Now here we are going to use update command. See, update student set roll number is equal to 52, where name is equal to ABC. See, we have inserted roll number 20, where name is ABC. Now we are going to update roll number of name ABC by using update command, and query will be update student set roll number is equal to 52, where name is equal to ABC. It means 20 value will be updated as 52, and you can see the output. See, to see the output again we use select star from table name. Select star from table name. What is table name? Student. So select star from student, it will give the output. See, in the first row, in the first record, for the name ABC, roll number will be updated as 52. Then delete, DML delete. To delete particular record, to delete data, we use DML delete. To delete particular column, we deal with DDL. Because if we are going to delete column, it means we deal with table structure schema, and to deal with schema we require DDL, drop command. But here by using delete, we can delete data, we can delete particular record. Delete command is used to delete data from table. Here you can see one table, attributes are SID, name, age, and there is only one record, only one row with SID 101, name ABC, and age 15. Now by using delete command, what happens? See, delete from student. How to use delete command? Delete from table name. Table name is student, where age is equal to 15. Now in table student, where age is equal to 15, in age attribute where the value will be 15, that entire record will be deleted by using delete from student, where age is equal to 15, and You can see the output by using select star from student. There will be no any record because there was only one record, and that record we have deleted by using dml delete command. Joins. Now let us see joins. Join is a means for combining columns from one or more tables using values common to each. SQL joins. Join is means for combining columns from one or more tables using values common to each. There are different types of joins: inner join, outer join. In outer join again, left outer join, right outer join, full outer join. Now let us see first what I mean by inner join. Inner join returns the matching rows from the tables that are being joined. See, we can join two tables, and which are the matching rows, in that two tables. Inner join returns the matching rows from the tables that are joined. See, the output of inner join will be the matching rows from the tables that are being joined. Next, outer join. There are three types of outer join: left outer join, right outer join, and full outer join. First, see left outer join. Left outer join returns matching rows from tables being joined and also non-matching rows from left table with null values in the attributes from right table. When we perform the left outer join operation on two tables, we will get matching rows from tables being joined and also non-matching rows from left table with null values in the attributes from right table. Next, right outer join. Right outer join returns matching rows from the tables being joined and also non-matching rows from the right table in the result and places null values in the attributes that comes from left table. When we perform right outer join operation on two tables, we are getting matching rows from the tables being joined and also non-matching rows from the right table in the result and places null values in the attributes that comes from the left table. Next, full outer join. Result of full outer join is match rows between two tables and unmatched rows of left table with null values in attributes of right table and unmatched rows of right table with null values in attributes of left table. When you perform full outer join operation on two tables, we will get the output: match rows between two tables and unmatched rows of left table with null values in attributes of right table and unmatched rows of right table with null values in attributes of left table. We are having one assignment on joins in DBMS lab course, and how do we implement practically joins we'll see in DBMS lab course in joins assignment. Thank you.